honestly, we have something to talk about. This Sony pre-order PlayStation 5 debacle it's been eating me up for like 2 weeks. And honestly, I have to talk about how ridiculous this launch or like pre-order like setup is, because for 2 weeks now, right? I've been looking for a PlayStation 5, and with no like silver lining, I have scoured everywhere you can think of, right? Matter of fact, like pretty much Best Buy sort of like, for lack of better words, like finessed me, because when I went to their website, and these guys, right? Like I went there multiple times, and obviously said sold out, or just the option of like checking out the pre-order. Like, you can like, add it to cart, add the PlayStation 5 to cart, and then check it out. It wasn't there. So I went back, like, I'm like, okay, let me try again. Right? Like, I left the site and I came back like maybe a couple hours later. And it was available, right? Like the checkout buttons there are, the add to cart buttons there. So I'm like, okay, add to cart. Let's go. I add to cart. So I'm like, okay, so I'm going to the checkout now, obviously, to go and pay. All of a sudden, I can't click the buy or like confirm payment or whatever, because apparently, like, I don't know if like their system is like haywiring. They were out of PlayStation 5s. And this is me after like hours of like scouring everywhere for a PlayStation 5 and not finding. And now I'm here in the checkout cart and can't click it. Like I was losing my mind. Like, Sony, you darn, like, you guys really like gave nobody any chance. Like, because like the truth is, a lot of the PlayStation like 5s were taken up by guys who, like, they bought multiple PlayStations. So the first person to get to the news, they pretty much buy like 5-10 of these things, right? So no one else really get to have an option. Like, I assume because they want to sell, or like they just want to be the king to say that they have multiple PlayStation 5s. Sony should have had a mandate whereby they forced other, retailers to launch the pre-orders the next day, because Sony in the conference said the pre-orders coming out the next day. I assume the next day is early morning. Some stores were already having the pre-order the moment the conference was finished. If not during the conference, they're already having the pre-orders. Like, a lot of people on Amazon is like, they received emails that say that their PlayStation 5 may actually not arrive on time, because due to, like, I don't know, outstanding demand, like they may have approved more payments than PlayStation 5 they have available. So, like, this is just like, it's just ridiculous. Like, this is bad. Like, Sony, you messed up on this, and like, you should have had some sort of standard, hold these retailers to some sort of standard whereby like the retailer doesn't just go automatically to like Twitter and then put out, oh, we have pre-orders ready. Like, no one, like, you have to be the most luckiest person to be on Twitter at that time. And then those people that were on there took full advantage by buying multiple PlayStations, and now everybody is stuck without like any options. Like, so like, I assume maybe like for the first 2 months, only the first wave of people are gonna have PlayStation 5. Maybe they might release for Christmas time. Actually, no, it wouldn't, because it's coming out in November, right? But maybe one more wave before Christmas. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be, late June, like late January, pretty much. I think the next wave, or early February, early February the next wave. I haven't really looked into it because honestly, I've been punching the air. Like I've been punching the air, I've been kicking the air, like I've been fighting the damn large beanbag I have. I don't have a large beanbag. I've been literally just fighting my pillow, like. And this should have been better handled by Sony. They should have told retailers. Like I understand retailers, they wanna like obviously secure. They want to secure like I don't know, lack of better like terms, like actual buyers. They want to make sure they have the money intact, so they know exactly how much to order or whatever from Sony. If not, like maybe Sony was just gonna give them a certain set amount, because I think it's only like 1 or 2 million PlayStation 5s are gonna be launched. So it's like you're talking about a small set of people are gonna have this thing, right? And I know the launch titles aren't spectacular, but Spider-Man is definitely a watch. Demon Souls is definitely a watch. I don't know exactly how Cyberpunk is gonna be, like if it's gonna launch directly on PlayStation 5, like automatically out of the gate. I think so. Like, compared to like Knack and Killzone and Resogun, I would say this launch is a lot better. Like, I'm definitely a fan of indie games. Like, I love indie games. Anything to support our developers and our upcoming developers or independent developers, like anything to support them, I'm all good for. Praise them. I love a lot of their art styles. Like let's keep it real. Like you have to love indie developers. Especially when they start getting their feet underneath them, they start getting to their stride after making a couple of games. Like you're just gonna see them make amazing stuff. Like they're already making amazing stuff, right? But like like Flower was really good. I can't remember like a couple of them off of my head right now, but like a lot of people, like I don't know why they have problems with indie games. I don't. I love indie games. And I love indie developers. I love every developer. But Sony, you messed up on this one. And if I see you in the street, we're gonna have a misunderstanding. Thank you.